everybody, it's Tamara from Prairie Town Girl here on Etc.rise, and I finished my latest journal in record time. This is amazing for me. Usually I hem and haw over every little aspect, but I was so inspired by this lovely butterfly and this beautiful raspberry cover that I finished it quite quickly. So I'm going to do a full flip through for you here. And if you saw my last video where I showed you how I sort of started everything, you'll know that I said I was going to try to keep this pretty light and not put too much stuff in it. And of course, once I got decorating, I forgot all about that. And I put all kinds of stuff in here. So, and I'll just mention really quickly, if you hear some music in the background, I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but it's my neighbor. He plays guitar and sings, and he's opened his window and he's plugged in and he's serenading the whole street. So that's all that is. He does that often in the summer. He doesn't usually do it this time of year, but I think, you know, he's probably going a little stir crazy, and he's also just providing a little service to the community as well. So anyways, let's dive in. I left it just as 3 signatures. Thank goodness I didn't add a 4th signature, because I wouldn't have been able to put much in there. Very simple closure, just a tie closure. And here we go. So I love this paper so much, I couldn't bear to cover it up with any pockets or anything. So it's just an open cover on the inside, and we've got our scrapbooking pockets for signature covers. And this one, I've got a little envelope here that I'll throw some ephemera in. This is one of our flippy specimen cards where you can journal on. So that's in there. I don't think I've posted this video yet, but I'm going to post a video very soon, later this week, to show you how to get this great fringe. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's very fringy edge on here. So I'm going to show you a super easy way to do that. We've got a pocket on the other side. These are envelopes I get with my guitar strings, and they're so pretty. I don't really have to do a whole lot to them. Yeah, so I'll stuff that with some things later. And this is I think we did these together a long time ago. I think I call them a placeholder. It's like a bookmark, sort of. A little bit of stenciling all the way throughout. Some more stenciling there. Nice big botanical, beautiful. A little bit more stenciling. There's a little corner tuck spot there and there. And then here's our larger flippy specimen card. This is when I took it to the next level and made it bigger and better. Handmade paper. A little flip out with a little pull tab. Some lines on it, some decorative pages. Over on Instagram, I showed you these great stamps that I was able to get for free printables over at the Graphics Fairy. So go check those out. We got another little tuck spot here. Feeling is being alive. Well, if that's not timely, I don't know what is. Melting the boundaries. And a little faux vintage postcard. And some coffee stain paper with a doily imprint on it. And great big pocket with a great big tag on the inside. Lots of room for whatever you want to use that for. Yeah, more background. You know, I like to have lots of blank pages. So there's lots of room. This is my brand new tag that I got in my Happy Mail from my friend Teresa. And it was so pretty and has butterflies and flowers, my favorite things, so I thought it fit perfectly in here. That goes in another little fringe pocket. A little more stenciling. Now we're on the other side, little stamping. Let's see, anything new here? A little more stenciling. One of our, I forget what I called these. A window tag, I think it was. I'm going to link to all these projects up top here somewhere. I finally figured out how to do that, so I'm linking everything everywhere now. Another great big tag that I made ages ago, and this one has a nice pocket on the back side as well as, oh, I didn't even realize I have a hidden pocket on the inside with another tag. Cool. Oh, that's fun. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did lots of stenciling on the inside of my signatures to try to tone down the white background there. But every signature has a different stencil pattern on it. So we move into the second signature, and again, so the different stenciling. This one is more of a doily, 3 different doily patterns sort of scattered all over the place. I can't remember if we did, I don't remember if I did a tutorial on these, but these were definitely on my Instagram. Just little note cards in a little flip-up envelope. Some fun book page craft. This was a tag I made quite recently with my new napkins that I got. Dictionary page. This was, I made a bunch of labels, so I took some gorgeous prints and then just printed them out on a label sheet, and I can use them as stickers. So I made it into a pocket, and this was from another Happy Mail I got quite a while ago, but it's so simple but so pretty, isn't it? What else do we have here? Oh, this is paper bag pocket. These are my own printables that I made myself, and decorated the back of this page with some decoupage, a little bit more stenciling. This is another tag that Teresa sent me in my Happy Mail. Nice little pocket back there. I like this big sort of torn page look. I think that's pretty cool. And then there's, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little bit of lace on this flip out. Make lots of room for journaling. And some more country register. It had some advertising here, so I just covered it up with some pretty images. This is just a, it's not blank, but it's got some washed out pattern on one side and butterflies, of course, on the other side. And this is meant to be just sort of like a writing board, so you can put it underneath whatever page you want to write on, and then it's nice and solid there. So that can go anywhere throughout the journal. Here's another, this is the other side of the paper bag, so we got a lot going on here. There is a pocket made with, again, with one of those stickers that I made. There is a little tag that I threw together. This was just a scrap, and I threw an eyelet on it, and you got a tag. There you go, with some stenciling on the back. And then, inside, this is one of my little paper pads. I can't now I've forgotten all the things that we've done here and what I've done on Instagram. These were definitely on Instagram though. Super, super easy to make. Yeah, if I haven't done a video on these, maybe I'll do one. If you're interested, let me know in the comments below. And then just some more decorating on the back. And a little bit of an edge on this one. This is a scan of my own pressed flowers with a scan of a wax seal. Everything's very faux in my journals. A little bit of stenciling, I'm not sure if you can see that. And almost at the end, another really basic, easy tag, and more of that doily stenciling. And those are, that stencil is from Martha Stewart. I'm not sure if it's still out there, it's quite old. That's very pretty. And then in the last signature, big sort of hydrangea looking kind of stencils. And then a little mini junk journal, lots and lots of blank pages. I like to put at least one little mini journal inside my journals, but I also like to have these in my purse too. Quick and easy for any notes or ideas that come to mind. A little bit of stenciling on the accounting page. Some poetry. And doily needle crafting page. Oh, this has a great big flip out. Ta-da! This, I don't know, it's just showing up, but there's inked lines on that with some washi tape, and then I had to cut the edge of this side off, so then I just attached it over here. And these are some free printables that were over on Artie May's, I believe, Artie May's website. And I had to do a little bit of editing with the file to get all the same image in a row like this, because she had them going crosswise and she had lots of different beautiful styles. So I just cut and paste basically, and made a strip and put them on the back of on a book page strip. And another little flip out. I tried to do a little more sewing in this one. I've got loads and loads and loads of this trim, so I've been adding that and sewing with that. So I sewed that on there. What else do we got? This is a little corner. We did do these, and I forget what I called them. I will remember, and I will link above. Butterfly on both sides, a nice big fat book page hinge, and almost at the end, a little bit more washi tape. I had a little scrap of a doily left, so I just stuck that on the bottom, and I found this in my stash. I can't remember why I made that, but I thought it would go really pretty in here. And another giant tag that I had just laying around. This is made book pages, and I Mod Podged some napkin images on there. And then this is actually a drink coaster, I believe. But it's so pretty. I have a whole set of them, and then I just put blank page on the back so that you can actually write on it or do something with it if you want. So that's in there too. And then that's the end. So pretty simple, but pretty pretty. I really like how this one turned out. So I really wish I could open an Etsy shop or some other kind of shop and sell my journals and other things and share them, but shipping in Canada, it just really makes that impossible. The shipping would probably be, oh gosh, at least $20–25 for something like this, and I just can't imagine that somebody would want to pay that much for shipping on top of paying for all the work that goes into it. So for now, I keep all my journals, or I give them to friends, and I share them as much as I can, but that's where I'm at these days. So we'll see how things change in the future. But I just keep on crafting, just for the fun of it, just for the joy. So I hope that sparks some ideas and creativity for you. Hope you find some inspiration and joy from my journal. And I hope everybody, as usual, I hope you're happy and I hope you're all staying very healthy. Please stay indoors and follow the rules in your community around social distancing, and use your time to get creative and dip into that stash that I know you have out there. Thanks very much for joining me today, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Think about hitting that like and subscribe button, and leave a comment too. That would be awesome. Have a great day. Bye bye.